Welcome to this week's episode of Tête-à-Tête. Today I'm going to talk a bit about how to have an inner glow. 2020, I know, has been a year that we've not expected it to be. We had big dreams for 2020, and we've got all kinds of challenges thrown our way, but we cannot control what happens outside, but we can control what happens inside. So today I'm going to share with you 10 tips to help you have that inner glow to last you hopefully till after 2020 and beyond. So what is your first tip? What is my first tip? I think we should start with having healthy foods and healthy drinks. Something very simple that you can start would be to have water, lemon infused water. So what lemon does is actually it's got vitamin C. It's very high in vitamin C content. So obviously it helps to detoxify our body. It also helps to produce natural collagen, and it keeps your skin glowing and smooths out fine lines and wrinkles. So you see, it kind of helps me. Although I don't do it regularly enough, I think that should be something that's easy enough for us to do. Next would be to, of course, obviously consume as many as leafy greens as possible. Things that like kangkong, kailan, ulam, spinach. These are easily accessible vegetables that you can have in your daily meals. You should most probably try to reduce your carbs intake and triple or double at least your vegetable intake and your fruit intake and your protein intake. So this will help you fill your body with vitamins, minerals, fiber that your body will need to function at its peak. Some of the many benefits that is offered by vegetables would be that it will actually help to support your brain and gut health. It reduces the inflammation in your body, and it also helps to reduce inflammation in your limbs, in your body, in your joints, and it helps to balance your blood sugar. So if you're a diabetic, this would help, and it promotes detoxification. Next, obviously, would be hydrating. Something again I'm guilty of not doing enough. To drink more. This will actually help with even reducing the times that you have migraines, headaches, lethargy, sleepiness during the day. A glass of water will do wonders. Okay. Also, if like me, you have trouble reminding yourself to drink more, you could actually set a timer in your phone just to come on, time to drink up. And if you have like a bottle with you, it will be actually easier for you to obviously see when it's halfway or not even touched, and you should be drinking more. Next would be to move your body more. So that could mean walking outside, walk inside your apartment block if you don't like walking on the streets, or is unsafe for you, running on the spot, doing yoga. This will actually help to clear your mind, and it helps the physical body obviously. So it supports our cognitive and emotional health too. um, Next would be prioritizing what brings you joy. So joy means different things to different people. For me, joy would be joy would include having time out with friends, with family, to to laugh over coffee, to laugh over cake, pasta, pizza. Okay. Besides food, joy for me would be time to read, time to play with my cats, time to just read mindless stuff on the internet. If joy means taking care of your baby or spending time with your baby, be it. Don't let other people bring you down. And if joy means folding clothes for you, fine. If joy means cleaning up your house, fine. Joy is what makes you happy, not what makes others happy. Get outside. um, Connect to nature. If you're living in an apartment block, this would mean maybe going to the public areas where they could have like a little garden. You could just spend some time there, or even a public park nearby. Um, if you're lucky enough to live near public parks with lakes and stuff, that would be awesome. Go for a hike, go for a walk, go for something just to get you back connected to nature. This will help you stay in the present, and the feel of the sun and cool air against your skin will actually help you feel much better and just to enjoy the simplicity of life. Okay, nature therapy is real. And don't fool yourself into thinking that you have to be in the middle of the woods to experience it. To experience it, simple things like, again, like, a playground, a simple park or garden is more than good enough. Even if you have a little in-house garden, in your condo, perhaps because you can't have a full garden of flowers and stuff, just have pots of pots of plants like this. When you look at greenery, it automatically helps you feel better. It helps to improve your eyesight, and psychologically it helps you make you feel better. Have regular and open conversations. This is super helpful, especially when you are faced with day-to-day challenges and you are not allowed to speak your mind sometimes in circumstances. Perhaps you're always with your colleagues, or people that you're not familiar with or not comfortable to share your thoughts with. Sometimes just spending an hour or two a week, or every few days with your friends helps a big deal. Okay. Okay, have regular and open and honest conversations. For example, if you are stifled at work, or you feel that at home you cannot really speak to anyone, find time to speak to somebody that you can just be yourself. This will help you relax. You won't be limited to what you can say or what you cannot say, and you won't have to control your thoughts. This is a very good thing to just purge. Okay. Another thing would be number 6 would be say no when you actually want to say no. Sometimes, especially being a Malaysian, you are always expected to be polite, and even when you are tight on time, you usually will try to go out of your way to help somebody. It's just a Malaysian thing. So sometimes you just have to look at your own schedule and your own time and your own feelings and say no when you have to. Being selective with your energy will help you make you feel better about yourself so that you can help others as well. Remember, you can't pour from an empty cup, so take care of yourselves. Number 7, watch your self-talk and inner dialogue. This is super important. What you say to yourself actually has an effect on your physical self. So if you say, if you're looking in the mirror and you're saying, "Oh, I look so horrible," you will start believing that you look horrible and you'll feel horrible. If you start self-loving yourself, thinking positive thoughts about yourself, thinking about the small things that make you beautiful, will make a difference in your life. Okay. Address your emotions when they arise. This is number 8. Acknowledge, identify, process, and send it on its way. When we push our emotions down, ignoring and trapping them within, they don't go away. Drinking it doesn't help. It doesn't help solve problems permanently. It just helps you feel good for a while, and then it comes back. It doesn't solve the problem. So, but you need to acknowledge it and then find ways to make it feel better about yourself. So treat your messages as treat your emotions as messages flowing by the wind. Get curious about what they're here to tell you, where they originated from, and what you need to do to send them on its way to make things better. Number 9, be grateful. This is something that people take for granted. That's my cat, by the way. She agrees with what I say. So just like hydrating, gratitude can seem a bit like what, but it's mentioned so much that it really works, and it is necessary for our overall health. And it's not just for yourself, it's for people who are there for you. Sometimes they do little things that you don't realize, but when you pay attention and you appreciate them and you tell them so, it makes a big difference to that person and to yourself. Be grateful for the little things. Be grateful for the water that we have. Be grateful for the electricity that we have. Yes, we do have this on-off issues at times, and but what can we do, right? So just be grateful with what we have, and just help those who are less fortunate than us. For also, it comes to work. Be grateful for the colleagues that help you. Be grateful for the suppliers or the vendors or the third-party service providers that help your job be more manageable, easier to tolerate, and easy, but overall better. Just be grateful. And then number 10, the last tip of the day would be prioritize time for frequent reflection. What does it mean? It's easy to be so motivated and driven as we continue to move on from task to task or event to event that we forget to pause and celebrate our accomplishments. I've mentioned this a few times before in previous sessions. Setting aside a regular time for this helps us to slow down, stay present, and acknowledge the positive things that are happening in our lives that we take for granted. You could, on a daily reflection at the end of the day, reflect about what went well, what you accomplished, or a weekly, take a note of a weekly summary thing. No win is too small to celebrate. So I hope this 10 tips will help you have your inner glow. My cat again says good luck for the rest of 2020. Hopefully there are no more water disruptions, no more electric supply problems. And here she is saying hello and a good rest of the 2020. See you next week. Bye.